It's you cook here. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be making a Vietnamese sweet and sour catfish soup. It is one of the most traditional recipes in the south of Vietnam. There's quite a bit of preparation to do, so let's get to it. You will need to pick up 1 bag of bean sprout, 1 tray of okra, 5 tomatoes, 2 bags of tamarind soup mix. You will need 1 tray of taro stem. If you cannot find taro stem, you can replace it with celery. However, this is one of the main ingredients as well to complete this recipe. Ngò om is another ingredient that you must have for this Vietnamese sweet and sour catfish soup. Without this special herb ingredient, we cannot call it Vietnamese sweet and sour soups anymore. That is how important this ingredient is needed for this recipe. Next, you will need a tray of okra. Another herb that I use for this recipe is called ngò gai. Well, this one is optional. It's all up to you. You don't really need to add it in, but I use it because I feel that it adds more flavor to my soup. This is the same ingredient that you use it for pho as well. Now let's start the preparation process. First, we're going to peel the skin off the terra stem. This is how you do it. It actually comes up really easy. Then I'm going to cut it in slices, not so thin but not so thick, just like that. Yep, that's right. The preparation part takes a long time because you have to chop and cut so many ingredients. But the cooking process it's so quick. I mean, once you have all these ingredients done, it probably will take you about 10 minutes to get the soup going. Next, I'm going to cut the top part of the okra and leave them as a whole ones. Next, I'm going to wash the tomatoes first and then cut them into chunks of cubes, just like that. We are almost there. The next ingredient is Bunapi mushrooms. I'm using 2 bags, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the ends of the mushroom. Now this ingredient is also optional. Some people use pineapples. I prefer mushroom instead for personal preference. This is ngò om. That's how it looks like. Give it a good wash. Then I'm going to chop them up into smaller pieces to garnish over the soup. And I will also cut it with ngò gai. That is ngò gai you are looking at right now. We use that for pho as well. All my veggies are completed. I am using 3 pounds of catfish. If you live in the West Coast, such as California to Nevada, or from the South, such as Houston, Texas, you can buy a fresh catfish and have the fish cutter prepare it by removing the scales and cut the fish if you let him know you are cooking Canh Chua or Vietnamese sweet and sour soup. Otherwise, you're going to have to clean the fish yourself at home, and that will be another video which I will prepare to show you how to clean the catfish. So stay tuned for that video. Take a look at the fish. He really did a good job for my catfish. Okay, now we're ready to cook. I like to use my glass pot because it allows me to see everything from the side and at the bottom. I added in 10 cups of water, bring it to boil, then add in 2 pre-mixed tamarind soup mix. Add in tomatoes, mushrooms, okra. Add in 1/3 cup of fish sauce. I added in 2 brown palm sugar. The Vietnamese call it đường thốt nốt. Now add in the catfish and pay attention because they cook very fast. You don't want to overcook the catfish. As soon as they are cooked, take them out. The catfish cooked in the soup is taken out and use the meat to dip in a chili pure fish sauce during dinner. This is the traditional way of having the sweet and sour soup in Vietnam. Before serving, I will go ahead and add in my ngò gai, ngò om. The soup should be sour but sweet enough and spicy enough to a taste. I added 1 more piece of brown rock sugar to make my soup a little bit sweeter. You can use white sugar as well, but I use the brown rock sugar instead, and Vietnamese call it đường terra. Give it a good stir, add in the fried garlic to bring out more flavor. I hope you enjoy watching my video. The soup should be on a sweeter side, not sour. You can dip all the veggies into a pure fish sauce prepared with chilies. My husband loves to add the soup and all the veggies into his rice bowl and eat it from there. It's easy for him, I suppose. The traditional way for Vietnamese to have sweet and sour catfish soup is to have the soup with caramelized braised pork ribs or braised catfish, which I will present in my next 2 videos, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for your time and support. Thank you for sticking around. I will go ahead and upload the next 2 videos with the caramelized braised catfish and pork ribs that go along with this Vietnamese sweet and sour soup. Thank you so much. Until then, take care. Bye now.